Hello everybody! Welcome back to Hands-On with me, with Victoria. In today's lesson, we are going to learn a little bit of color theory. In color theory, we have lots of different words, and today I want to introduce you to the concept value. I know all of you know the name of the colors. The name of the colors are the different hues. They are just the names, like yellow, green, blue, brown, purple. They are hues. That is the name of the color, the hue. But then we have this special word, value. The value of a color is how dark or light a color is. With just one color, we can make lots of different values. How can we do that? We can do it by adding more pressure on the paper or less pressure. For today's lesson, the materials that we need are very simple. You only need a piece of paper, a black pen, or if you don't have a black pen, you can use a thin marker, colored pencils, or crayons. That's all. Let's start. I'm gonna cut my piece of paper in 4 smaller pieces because I don't need it all. So I'm going to fold it by the middle and then again. I only need 2 of this size paper, like this. One of them is to make our practice, and the other one is to use this value technique to make our art piece. Let's start with our value practice. Take your black pencil or crayon to start. Let's start by drawing some squares to practice with our value. They don't need to be perfect. This is just to practice. Okay, so let's start by using black, adding just a little pressure. This is a light value of the black hue. Now, let's do the same, but adding a little bit more pressure. Let's make it darker. Now, let's add more pressure in this square. If you find that 2 squares are very similar, it's because you haven't added enough pressure. So let's add more until you see they are different values. Okay, now I can see a big difference. And now in the last square, let's add all the pressure that you can. Color the hardest you can and the darkest you can. Can you see? With only one hue, one color, I can make 4 different value scales. From lighter to darker. Can you see how with only one color, one hue, I can make different values? I can make it lighter or darker by adding more pressure or less. Okay, now let's do the same with some colors so we can practice our pressure. Take your favorite colors. Now that we have practiced the value by adding more or less pressure, now we are going to use this knowledge to make some value rainbows. To make our value rainbows, you only need to take the other piece of paper and your pen, and we are going to draw some different rainbows, and then we are going to fill them using different values. See how I do it. First of all, draw some different rainbows on the paper, like one here. We are gonna make 4 lines rainbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's start another rainbow. For example, here. Now let's start another rainbow here. How many rainbows do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so let's take 6 colors, the colors that you want. I'm gonna use green, pink, orange, blue, purple, and a dark green. Our value rainbows are going to go from light color to dark. Remember, it is important that you see the different value between the lines. If you feel they are very similar, just add a little more of color. Make some more pressure. And the last color has to be with all the pressure that you can add. Let's do the same with all our different colors to the other rainbows. How did your value rainbows go? I think the result is pretty beautiful, and I think it's a really good practice to control the pressure that you make on the paper. Send me the pictures of your value rainbows if you want to see them in my next videos. And now please give me a like and subscribe for more videos. If it's in your head, it's in your hands. Bye bye, I love you.